It's all right. Didn't get the better of us that time. Hello? Hello? Is anybody in?
He's a good lad, a little bit shy, so you'll try and have to understand. Such a good lad, just for a while a guy'll need a helping hand. His words are hard to follow, but his heart has found a way to show you the things that he never could say. He's a good lad, a little bit wild, but his style is really gentle and kind. He ain't so bad, right to the end. He's a friend, about the best you could find. As you come to know him and his needs are coming through, you'll flash on the day I was talking to you. And he needs somebody to love. Yes, he needs somebody to be worthy of. He's a good man. He's a good lad. If you come to want him like I know he wants you to, you'll see all the things I was saying are true. Telling you true, 'cause he needs somebody to love. Yes, he needs somebody to be worthy of. He's a good lad. Maybe he's wild, but his style is really gentle and kind. He's a good lad.
Hello. Hello.
What's...
I'm
Yeah.
Rodney Spencer. I'm supposed to be starting my training.
Yeah. We will be here in a few. Just Buzz was hit by a local.
Oh no.
Yeah. Trying to find some help with medics and whatnot.
Okay. Yeah, no problem.
Mm-hmm.
If you happen to notice the doctor come in, you want to send him out to the lumberyard.
Yeah, will do.
All right, thank you.
Hello there.
Rodney, right?
Yes, that's right.
This is your first day.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
You here for the snow patrol?
Yeah.
Okay.
I haven't
Unless
done
you
that
wanna
yet,
get
though.
this. Cat's running. She'll come by and get us.
Right.
I guess I'll look in. Do me a favor.
Yeah.
Put your arms up. Put your hands up. I'm gonna check your satchel. See what you got on you.
Okay.
Don't worry, it's nothing bad. You might want to go get some sticks.
Right.
Just in case we get stranded out in the snow. If
Okay.
you go back that way, past the doctor's office and such, and go to the left, there will be a bunch of bushes.
Up
You'll
that
need 10
road there.
Yeah, I'll show you.
How many do I need?
10. It won't take
10.
but a minute or so.
Okay.
You can grab about 3 at a time.
Right. Okay.
It's always good to have sticks on. You actually gotta get some on myself.
Righto.
Cat, I'm taking this fella to go get sticks. See her, fella. Are you nervous? You sound nervous.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah.
Are you relatively new to the crossing?
Yeah. I've been here like 3 months now.
What have you been doing for work?
Fishing.
Fishing.
Yeah. I've managed to save up quite a lot of money, and bought a Lancaster and a Navy and a Turkmen horse.
Turkmen horse. Those aren't
Yeah.
bad horses.
Yeah. His name's Moonshadow.
My horse is a Missouri Foxtrotter named Griswold.
Oh right.
Call him Grizz though.
Yeah.
Suggest that I already have 9 sticks. So once you get 10, you should be good to go, because that'll be 2 of us that have sticks. Enough sticks to make a fire.
Right. Okay.
It's just good to have them on you at all times. You never know when you're going to be responding to a dip in the snow.
Yeah, that's true. Got to be prepared at all times for the elements. How long have you been a ranger?
Couple months. Well, in my green, a couple months.
Oh, right. How long was you training for?
About 3 weeks.
Oh, right.
4.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. That's a Laker, okay. I couldn't tell what color poncho that was. My name is Ellis Wade, by the way, but you can call me Wade.
Hey, Wade.
Yeah. Howdy, Buzz.
Hello there. I'm Rodney Spencer.
Rodney Spencer.
It's nice to meet you.
Likewise. We try to call the recruits and not cadets just so don't get mixed up with law. Just to let you be waiters.
Okay.
Don't worry yourself. We got one for Northwestern Big Valley.
Do we have people responding to it?
I'm ready to go.
I know there was a snow patrol, but I can go up with you and try to catch up with them later. I don't know who else going, if there's any more people in green that are going or not.
Hopefully it's just a quick scoop up.
Yeah, you said Northwestern Big Valley?
Northwestern.
Maybe Wallace? No, that's Eastern. Gosh, I really need to fix that issue. Maybe it's Siren Cave.
Yeah, the sirens are maybe somewhere along that road.
Alice and Buzz heading out. I'll write up the paperwork for you.
All right. You want to put Strawberry Medical as the rally point?
Yep, already done.
All right, appreciate you. All right, man.
Okay, if we get back relatively quick, I'll try to meet you up there as your rally point.
Got it. We'll,
Bring the recruit with us, or is he staying for the snow patrol?
probably want to stay for the snow patrol.
I'll stay here then, Wade.
Yeah. You'll want to stay here to go on the snow patrol with Cat.
Okay. Yeah, no problem.
Yeah.
Hello there.
That's what I assumed. I assumed it was quite knowledgeable about the area, so I assumed that he would have finished his pushing controls around there. That's completely my fault on that. No, that was definitely not his fault. So I actually, I pretty much got kind of took an area and set it up for this. And then, put my thoughts on it. I was reading it as, they assign a stop. And we'll go and we'll set it up for them. That's, yeah. It's completely on me now. Hopefully they'll still be happy to do any of them anyhow. I know I'd like to get through a good few if I can, but I'm gonna have to learn how to fish first. Howdy.
Hello there.
How are you doing today?
Not too
Is
bad,
that Rodney?
thanks. Yeah, it's Rodney Spencer, yeah.
How are you doing today?
Not too bad, thanks.
Oh, good.
Bit nervous, you know.
Oh, well, don't be too nervous. It'll be all right.
Yeah, how are you?
I'm pretty good. Just woke up a while ago
Right.
and waiting for a few people to arrive to see if they're interested in going on a snow patrol.
Yeah, I read about
Um,
that. Yeah, it sounds exciting.
Yep. So I'm just waiting to see if Belle Ryder turns up. And if she does, we can head out that way. If she doesn't, then we can maybe put the snow patrol off for today and do a different one. Maybe in an area that you're not so sure of or something
Okay.
like that. And we can go over some of the basics. Have you been on any patrols or many patrols?
No, I haven't done
None. All right.
anything like that. It's my first day.
All right, that's perfect. So that's what we'll do then.
Okay.
If Belle isn't around, we'll just I'll take you on a patrol and we'll head out maybe to Roanoke or somewhere like that.
Yeah, no, that sounds good. Yeah, I'm just keen to get started and, get training.
That's perfect.
I was very excited when I read today that I've been accepted, into the...
Oh, I'm glad.
Yeah, it's like a dream come true, it is.
Oh, well, that's wonderful. I'm
Thank you.
genuinely really happy for you.
Oh, that's good, yeah. I just want to, do my bit and help people,
Of course. Well, that's definitely the right attitude to have about it.
Yeah.
So,
Go on, pardon
oh,
me.
well, I was just gonna say, in the meantime, I can go over some of the basics with you if you'd like.
Yes, please, yeah.
All right. We'll just see Allegra is here as well. I don't know if you two have met yet. Howdy, Allegra.
Yeah, we've said hello, yeah. Hello there,
Perfect.
again.
Oh, she might be in her head a little bit.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm in the way.
Oh, you're all right. Well, we can just wait over here, but, Yep, so one of the basic things that we will need to know, whether you're heading out on a patrol up into the snow or somewhere else, the first basic you need to know is communication is key.
Right.
Communication is the quickest way to keep people safe, especially all of the rangers.
Yeah.
We're going to be riding along in formations. So typically, you'll see how it goes, but depending on the amount of people, you might have 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 2, 1, 2, 2, 1, anything like that.
Yeah.
So that will be one person in the front, and then you'll have maybe 2 people behind, or if it's just the 2 of you, you might like to ride side by side or whichever way.
Right.
When you are in bigger formations, what you're going to be doing is you call out when you're at the front. You call out where you're headed, so you'll say going left or just left, and the message will be passed all the way back the formation, and
Yeah.
the person at the end will say heard or left heard.
Right.
And that's letting us know it's gotten all the way to the back. They've heard it, and they also will pass messages back up to the front. So one thing we want to do when we're riding along is just make sure that we see backwards behind us, and we look over our shoulder, see if there are any, horses or anything coming along.
Yeah,
If there are, we'll just call it out and it will go up the line up to the front.
yeah,
So it's the same kind of way.
yeah.
Um,
I had to buy some new reins for my horse because I wasn't able to look from side to side without feeling a bit,
ah,
So I got some new reins and now I can see all the way round. But it's, I'm still
ah,
sort of, getting in the swing of it with them.
that's alright. No, that's perfectly fine. I actually picked up some new reins recently as well, so I've been readjusting to it all.
Yeah, it's quite tricky,
Um,
isn't it?
it can be, it really can be. Definitely.
So if I was sort of like, say, in a group of 6 and I was sort of
Hmm.
like the third along, would I have to
Hmm.
say herd, or is it only the last person in the group that says herd?
Yeah, it's only the person at the end will say heard. It's like
Okay.
putting a full stop at the end of a sentence to
Yeah.
let us know it's done. So it's kind of like that, but with people.
Yeah.
Um, so similarly, if the person up ahead sees anything, they call it back. They let the back know. So if you see a rider, just shout out rider, and that message will get passed back.
Okay.
Wagon, wolves on the left, anything like that.
Yeah.
Um,
Just making
Also,
everybody aware, I suppose, isn't it? And
exactly.
making
Yep.
sure no one gets like, lost at the back if they don't see, like, don't
Exactly.
hear them that we're turning.
Yep. Yep. And another thing you will need to know is when we're out and about outside of the towns, if by any chance you get lost, we will use bush calls. So, bush
Right.
calls are when you will take your gun, you point it up, straight up into the air,
Yeah.
and you will shoot one time. That will
Right.
just notify people where your location is.
Yeah.
Um, Pretty much like 1 to 2 people will get a good gauge on where you are, and they'll come your way. And then 3 is very much there's danger. So if you hear 3 or more shots, that's maybe wolves or something like that. So
Right.
that's for danger.
Okay.
Um, so they'll be needing some kind of help. Um, I'm just gonna quickly check the tip line. I'll just be 1 moment.
Okay. Hello. How you doing?
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
I'm doing
I
fine.
met you in Rhodes the other day.
Yes.
It's nice to
Welcome
see
to
you
the grave.
again. Yeah. Yeah, I'm very excited. This is like my first day.
Ooh, really the first one.
Yeah. I'm very nervous.
It's going to be alright.
Yeah.
I was pretty nervous as well.
Yeah.
I didn't catch your name last time.
It's Rodney Spencer.
Rodney. Okay. Am I pronouncing it alright?
Sorry?
Am I pronouncing Rodney?
Yeah, that's
Is-
right. Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry, the rain's a bit noisy.
It tends to be.
Especially
This
when
is so
it's
storming.
yeah, especially when it like thunders, it's ever so loud.
Do you like rains at all?
Do I like the rain?
Hmm.
Yeah, I don't mind it. It's nicer when you're indoors and you can just look through the window.
Do you mind staying out under the rain?
No, not at all. I mean, when I come to the crossing like 3 months ago, I've just been living in a camp and in a tent, so I don't mind it.
It's a first.
Yeah, a couple of times I've slept in lodgings in a nice bed. And that was like really nice.
Yeah. Can be pretty expensive on the long run though.
But yeah, I think that's how I've managed to save my money. You see,
Mm.
because I've just been like doing fishing before that, you know. but I've got quite good at it, so I've made quite a bit of money.
Oh, nice.
And I bought
I
my
used to fish as
Turkmen
well.
over there.
Oh, you have a Turkmen.
Yeah. Yeah, I saved up for it, for fishing. It's a lot of fish, that is. Do you like fishing then, do you?
Yes. I used to fish a lot, and I'm trying to get back to it.
All right. You have to come to the spot that I go fishing in Rhodes. It's,
In
yeah.
roads.
Yeah, that's where I'll go fishing. I found a perfect spot. There's always loads of fish. And I've caught a couple of those really, really big fish as well that go for like a couple of $100 as well.
What? Big ones?
Yeah, the really big ones. Yeah.
Wow.
So you have to,
They
you have,
heavy?
yeah, you have to come fishing with me, and I'll show you, where they are.
Oh, yes, please.
Yeah. Got like a giant pickerel and a giant bluegill. And a bluegill I sold for $260.
Oh, okay, yeah, okay.
Alright, so we're gonna give Belle about 15 minutes. And if she's not around by then, we can head up ourselves.
Okay.
I think it will be good for us to get some practice up in the snow.
Yeah.
And it'll be a very, very good way to, show you navigation in one of the more difficult forms. But if you can do that, you can do pretty much anything.
Right, okay.
Oh, how exciting. First patrol going up in the snow.
I know.
Yeah. But we had somebody yesterday. It was their first patrol. They came up in the group with the snow, and he actually did quite well. So I think as long as we keep you in the middle and we'll just all keep communicating, I think we should be fine.
Yeah, okay.
If you are uncomfortable at any point, just let me know as well. We can we can swap it to something else if Belle doesn't, arrive, because Allegra has done one snow patrol, so we can.
Oh, but I don't mind doing another.
Do you need my help with the snow patrol? There's a tip for and New Hanover.
Yeah, I think Buzz might have headed out for the.
He's still in
West.
He's still.
He's still there.
Yeah.
Oh, perfect. Well, I don't mind. I mean, I think it'd be good maybe if one of you was able to go and one stay, but it's completely up to both of you which you would want to do.
Both of us between me and Buzz.
I suppose you can see what he's kind of thinking on.
I'm fine with going on my own. It's all right. Have you done a snow patrol yet, Ellis?
I have. I was just going to assist with this one. It doesn't.
No, you go after the kids.
All right. I'll go into the big old cold area then.
That's perfect.
What was that?
I said, what? I said I'll go into the big old cold area then.
Alright, I'm going to just take a moment to be in my head. If, we're gonna give it 10 to 15 minutes to see if Belle arrives. If not, we'll head up ourselves. So I'll just, must be just a moment.
You want to add yourself to the paperwork? Can you respond to it?
Wait, what did Cass say she was doing? I zoned out.
Just gonna.
I can see from here. Looks like she's thinking.
Yeah. I think we're just waiting, and then she'll decide what we're gonna do.
Yeah, I think we're waiting for one more recruit.
Oh yeah. Make sure you have something heavy and hot. Because in the snow it's pretty cold.
I do have a coat, but it gets caught up with my poncho.
Oh yeah. It's pretty warm and fuzzy.
Yeah, I think I'll be all warm enough for my poncho. I've got a waistcoat as well.
You also have gloves, so pretty good.
Yeah. And a nice big pair of boots as well.
Oh yeah. You don't want to have your feet cold
Nah,
at all.
got quite thick socks on as well.
Interesting.
Alright. So, let's see, is there anything else that, I suppose, have you got quite a fair amount of, experience with hunting or, shooting guns or anything like that, Rodney?
Well, I'd never fired a gun before until I come to the crossing, because I lived in Colchester in England, and we didn't carry guns there. But I have, on my travels, come across quite a lot of wolves which I've shot. So, in fact, just coming here today, I shot 3 wolves. So, yeah, I sort of know how to, get up on a rock out of the way, and so I'm safe.
That's perfect. Alright, so the main dangerous animal up in the snow is wolves. So there are a few patches that I'll tell you beforehand when we go into an area.
Yeah.
If there are wolves around, I'll just let everybody know to be careful.
Okay.
If we do see any, we will, if we're in a whiteout or something, we're gonna have to just be very careful.
Yeah.
We will use bush calls if we get separated at any point. So, again, the bush calls, one of them, it's basically marking your location. If you get separated, you just pick your gun out, up into the air, 1 shot, and we'll be able to hear where you are. 2 shots is essentially come to me right now or come this way. 3 shots, danger. That's probably somebody's, fighting wolves or a bear or something like that. There is 1 bear up in the snow, but it's around Beartooth Beck, and I've never seen it, and I don't think a lot of the rangers have seen it.
I think it's a myth.
Yeah, I think it might be, but apparently some people have seen it up there, so we won't rule it off just in case.
Yeah.
But we won't be heading up past that way anyway, so the main thing that we're going to see is just wolves and also people.
Okay.
There are quite a few dangerous people up in the snow, so if anybody does come up and approach us, just let me do the talking. I'm just going to pretty much negotiate that you 2 would be able to leave, and I would tell you where to go and to send a telegram for Law if that does happen, alright?
Okay.
So that's all you will need to do, and if I do tell you to go to, let's say, Coulter, or if we're closer to Barrowside, I'll say, alright, I need my 2 recruits to go back to Strawberry, send a telegram, or I'll just say to go to the town. You just wait in that town, alright? Don't come back out trying to find us or anything like that. You just stay in the town where it's safe.
Okay.
Alright, and we'll be able to meet up with you after if anything does happen.
Right.
But it's not likely that it will, but this is we're just covering all bases just in case, alright?
Yeah.
But our priority is, our own safety and also your safety. We're gonna make sure that you are both out of the situation safely first. That's gonna be what we do first, alright?
Okay.
Alright.
Alright. Apart from that, it's not all scary. There are a lot of beautiful sights up in the snow. You're going to see some very beautiful animals such as deer. There are mountain cow elk up there. You're going to see some coyotes, and you're going to see some lakes that are so beautiful. And you'll be able to ride across some of the lakes because the ice is so thick that it can actually hold both you and your horse. And you'll be able to hear there's 2 lakes that make noise as you go across it. And it's very beautiful.
I'm looking forward to seeing it all.
So, we'll just stick together and look out for each other. We'll be just fine.
So, can I ask a question?
Mm-hmm.
So, if wolves do attack, do we sort of try and get off our horses and get onto a rock, or do we stay on our horses and ride away, or do we just sort of stand our ground?
Alright, if we can see rocks, yes, we'll hop off and get onto a rock. There's a few areas like Barrow Lagoon. I'll show you when we get there. There are some boxes and some high things that you can jump up on, including rocks. If it happens there, we can jump up on those high, boxes, rocks, crates,
Right.
and we can deal with it there. If it is in a whiteout and there are no rocks, it's a lot more difficult. So we'll likely... There's 2 whiteouts that there can be wolves in. One of them is pretty smooth. So in that case, we'll just say keep riding, south or southeast or whatever. And we'll just straight in that direction. But it's unlikely that they would try and go for us. They're not always there. It's just sometimes, if we're very unlucky, then we could end up in that situation.
Right.
There's not a lot of rocks up through the whiteouts, but if you do see them, we'll call out a rock, and you can hop up on that rock, and we'll be able to take down the wolves. It's not the best idea to just sort of stop and stay on your horse.
Yeah.
Your horse might buck you, and then you're kind of just a bit dazed.
Yeah.
So typically the 2 best options are if you can see something, you can get out safely up on a rock, do that. Otherwise, we can just get out of the whiteout and we can convene together. We'll have a rally point at each point that we'll be able to go to. So.
Yeah, that sounds good, yeah.
Is the wolf whiteout the one close to Adler Ranch?
No, there's one that's pretty much on the way up to the glacier, and then there's one down near Spider Gorge. There might be some wolves up near Adler's as well that are in the whiteout. I personally haven't seen them, but they could be up there as
I
well.
haven't come across any wolves in a whiteout.
Yeah,
That's
me
just
neither,
me.
but just to make sure.
There might be. I'm not saying there's not.
Yeah.
I just haven't come across them yet.
Yeah, I came across some up in the whiteout by the glacier, and then also down by Spider Gorge as well. But I haven't seen any pretty much in any of the other whiteouts. So it is likely that they could have been drawn in that way as well. Seeing as there are some wolves down by Lake Isabella as well, they could have been drawn up that way, so we should be fine.
Did Belle say she was coming today?
Alright, it is 15:15. She did say she is coming, but I did telegram her and let her know we'd wait 15 minutes. The 15 minutes is up now, so I think if we all head on our own way, I'll just write up the paperwork and then we can head along.
Y'all have canteens or anything? You probably should fill them up now. Make sure you have full canteens. Make sure you have food.
Yeah, I've got food. I'll probably need to fill up my canteen.
Well, if you're careful, right here, there's a rock that you can jump down on. Just be careful. The current might take you.
I'm going upstream.
Yeah, I'll follow you.
It's a lot more safer.
Yeah. What rifle is that you got?
It's a bolt action.
Ah, nice. I've got a Lancaster. I'll keep on my horse.
Oh yeah. You actually would want to etch yours as soon as possible.
Yeah, I've got
So
my
in
name on it.
case, yeah. In case anybody steals yours, you can.
Alright,
Always
I'm gonna pick
tell
up
no
one
and
more medical bag and we'll
they
head
might
along.
find it back.
Yeah.
Let's go ahead and mount up. She's getting another medical bag.
Okay.
Alright.
Come on, Chris, let's go.
Alright,
Yeah.
perfect. So first, we're gonna head up to Barrow Lagoon. Allegra, do you know Barrow?
Yes. Just check them out, just in case to be sure.
If you're comfortable, you can bring us to Barrow. If not, we'll head up ourselves. But
Oh yeah, it's just across the coast in Cumberland.
yeah,
Yep.
so actually, if you take us to Cattail Pond first, and then we'll go from Cattail to Barrow. We'll take over then before we head into the snow.
Alright,
All right,
then we can go 1, 2, 1.
1, 2, 1. Heard.
Heard that.
All right, so
Heard.
that's you're in. Yep, the middle. Perfect.
Ryder.
Ryder.
Picking it up.
Picking it up. That just means picking up the speed.
Yeah.
Has anyone told you about formations or anything, Rodney, or is this your first time going to the formation?
Yeah. Cat told me, but it's first time.
Staying left.
Staying left.
saying, yeah, Cat told me, but this is like the first time I'm doing a patrol.
That's fine. So whenever. Say that again. I like a look inside.
Up and down. Alright.
Let's put my cigar in there. Come on.
Right.
Rider.
Yeah, so Rodney, our job in the middle is to relay message to the back.
Okay.
It's basically a big game of that goes what a patrol will be. Or any time
Yeah.
we're riding out.
Yeah.
Doing right.
Right.
Single file. Rodney, go ahead of me.
Sorry.
No, you're fine. Just go ahead, go up ahead of me, single file. Cross them over. Left.
Left turn.
Always stay the single file. We're back to 1-2-1. Back to 1-2-1.
1, 2, 1, hurt.
Cross them.
Crossing turn.
Going right.
Right.
Rodney, would you make sure that you're just make sure that your voice is up as loud as possible.
Yeah. Okay.
Alright. Don't worry, you're doing really well.
I feel like I'm just all over the road at the moment.
That's okay, don't worry. You'll be absolutely fine.
Don't think too much about it. You can be all. You can stay next to me and be all over the road. I'm pretty good at adjusting. Don't stress over it. Going right.
Okay.
Single file. You're fine.
Single file.
Single file, hurt.
Snake to the left.
Snake to the left.
Hurt. Rider. Did you pass up the message to Allegra? Just say slow up and stop.
Slow up and stop.
Allegra, slow and stop.
Alright, that's perfect. So, from here, we're gonna go up into the snow. I'll take the lead. And I'd like Ellis at the back, if that's okay. We're gonna go single file for now. We'll probably stay single file for the most part of it. As we come up here, we're gonna see some tents. There can be wolves around there, so I'm just telling you in advance. If we do see any wolves, we can jump up on the crates that are near the tent. All right?
Okay.
They're coming behind us.
Yep, rider from behind. Let's just clear the road. Let them pass. Oh, they're heading over that way. That's fine. Alright, we're gonna do a 1, 2. Oh, sorry, we're gonna do single file. So Allegra behind
Single
me.
file. Okay. Give me that.
Rodney, make sure you pass this. It's fucking spaced out. I can't hear Cat up there.
Say that again.
I said make sure you do pass messages when we're going single file because I'm far away from Cat. I can't hear it.
Yeah, will do.
That's like.
We hitch it.
Yep.
We want to show Rodney how to do a wellness check on that cabin up there. Right now.
Alright, so this is one of the ranger stations. This is, it's not maybe not as extravagant as the ranger lodge, but we have got a tent and we've got a tip line here. So this will be one key area that you will need to know just, if you are going to be a ranger. When you do become a ranger, they will issue you maps that this location will be marked on the map, as well as all of the other ranger tip lines. But this one we just call Barrow, because the lake here is Barrow Lagoon.
Okay.
Now, we are going to advance over to, we're going to cross over the lake and we're going to go to a building over there. We're going to teach you how to do wellness checks, and we're going to get Allegra to do one as well. Don't be worried if, you make a few mistakes. That's to be expected. We don't expect you to be perfect on the first one. So just take your time. There's absolutely no pressure. We'll show you how to do it, and we can just do it a few times, all right?
Okay.
All right, so we're going to do that first. All right, we can hitch up.
I'm gonna ride over or walk.
No, we can ride over. Sorry, I meant mount up, not hitch up. I'm so used to saying hitch.
Cat, were we supposed to lock off before we left? 'Cause I definitely forgot to do that. If we were supposed to.
Yep, we can do that here. I usually just stay clocked on, but I'll just, make sure I'm not on the
It
big
doesn't matter
board.
to me. I just didn't know what you wanted to do.
We can
Yeah, I
stay
think
clocked on.
Yeah, I think it's fine. They know where we are.
Yeah,
We
I think
have-
it should be fine because we have our patrol route, listed, so I think it's fine.
Well, that and we have other rangers who aren't on this patrol that can help with the calls.
Exactly. So we're gonna head down here. This is also an area that there can be a fair amount of wolves. We like to skirt around the edge of the whole lake here. This is one of those lakes that I told you about, that it will hold the weight of the horses, so we can actually ride right across it. And if you listen out, we won't speak as we go across. You listen out for the sounds, and it's really beautiful. They called this the Singing Lake in the newspapers. So let's head over. It's really wonderful, isn't it?
Yeah.
Just sounds really different. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna do what's called a wellness check. Wellness checks are essential to being a ranger because it's something that you'll be doing on patrols as well as search and rescues. The point of a wellness check is we'll be coming up. We're essentially seeing if anybody is in the building, if they need help. We're also letting them know who we are and why we're here. And if we have a weapon out or not, we'll let them know so that we don't just walk into the building. We announce ourselves, we give time for them to respond to us, and then after that we can go on in. But only after we, give sufficient warning that we're headed inside. So first I'm gonna have Alice do a wellness check to show you how it's done. And then we'll have Allegra, and then we'll have Rodney, alright? I'll go over with you again, Rodney, before you do yours.
Saints Crossing Ranger Corps, this is Ranger Wade doing a wellness check on this house. Is there anybody inside injured or hurt that I need to be aware of? Saints Crossing Ranger Corps, this is Ranger Wade doing a wellness check on this house. Is there anybody inside injured or hurt that I need to be aware of? This is Ranger Wade. I am coming in to sweep the house. I am armed for my own safety. Please do not be alarmed.
That's perfect.
Clear.
Alright. Allegra, your turn.
Seen Crossing Ranger Corps doing a wellness check. Is there anybody inside? Seen Crossing Ranger Corps doing a wellness check. Is there anybody inside that need help? Ranger Recruit Allegra coming in. I'm unarmed.
Perfect.
Here.
Alright. Now, so Rodney, what I'd like you to do is, like that, just say who you are. So we are the Saints Crossing Ranger Corps. We are performing a wellness check. And then what is our intention? We want to know, is anybody injured? Is anybody in the building? So the wording can change slightly depending on the ranger. You'll find that every ranger has their own way of doing it, as long as you're getting the key points of information, who you are, what you're doing here, and before you head in, if you are armed or unarmed, just let them know that. Alright?
Okay.
Alright?
Hello, this is Saints Crossing Rangers Corps doing a wellness check. Is anybody in there? Hello, this is Saints Crossings Rangers Corps doing a wellness check. Is anybody in there? My name is Rodney. I'm coming in unarmed.
Perfect. So the only thing I would change about that
Yeah.
is just say, this is Ranger Recruit Rodney.
Right.
That's all you need to change. Just let them know that you're a Ranger Recruit.
Okay.
And that's it. That's perfect. Do you want
Thank
to give
you.
it one more try?
Yeah, okay.
Alright.
Hello, this is Saints Crossing Rangers. I'm doing a wellness check. This is Rodney, a recruit. Do you need assistance? Okay, I'm coming in unarmed. I think I fluffed it up a bit.
No, that's okay. So we will like to give them, maybe 2 to even 3
Right.
times before we head in.
Yeah.
Just to give them enough time that if they are inside, they'll let us know. But you got the recruit in this time, so that's wonderful. And
Yeah.
we'll be able to do more examples as we go along. But
Yes.
you've got the basics down, so very well done on that. You
Thank you.
actually did great on that.
It's
The
a,
first
it's a
time
lot to remember.
it is. So you've been doing really great. So don't get discouraged. We'll do more as we go along, and you'll
Okay.
find it gets easier every time.
I hope so.
It will. The first time I did a wellness check, I sounded so nervous. My voice is pretty timid, I suppose, and I did sound quite nervous in general, but I went up, I had my senior ranger actually watching me, and I said, "This is the Ranger Corps. I'm doing a wellness check. Can I come inside, please?" That's what I said. So, everybody gets there in the end, but we all have our own little, ways of doing it, and the more you do it, the more confidence will grow. So don't worry. Don't be too hard on yourself. You're doing great, all right.
Okay. No one could resist a lovely voice like yours anyway.
Thank you. All right. All right, everybody ready once you're ready? We're gonna stay single file.
File.
Single file.
Heard.
So, we are going to go through a whiteout. I will stop and let us know before we go, and I'll tell you everything you need to know when we get there. We go up the hill to the right.
Going up the hill to the right.
Heard.
We're gonna stop
Slow stop at the top of the hill.
Stop in here.
Alright, so can you see these ridges in the snow here?
Yeah.
Almost looks like a path. These are called snowbanks. Snowbanks are our best friend up in the snow because they indicate a clear path on which to travel. If you ever get stuck in a whiteout, I would suggest looking down towards the ground. You're gonna see hoof tracks of the person in front of you, and you're also gonna be looking for these snowbanks, and that will help you to find a safe path out of the snow. Alright?
Okay.
Now we are gonna go through 5 whiteouts today. I'd like you to try your best and remember the names of them. Rodney, don't worry too much if you can't remember, because obviously you're taking in a lot of information at once.
I'll do my
write
best.
everything down for you afterwards.
Okay.
That's all we can ask. And I'll write everything down for you afterwards as well.
Thank you.
I'm very much a visual learner, so I'm going to get us to check the maps as we go along, just so we sort of remember. So as you can see where we are right now, we are close to Barrow Lagoon. Alright, and we are going to head following up this road. We're just going to stay on the same road. We're not going to take any of the paths down. And we are headed towards the town up above. That is called Coulter. So on that road, we are going to be going through the first whiteout. It is called Barrow to Coulter because it's essentially in between the 2 locations we're coming and going from. So that's whiteout number 1 is Barrow to Coulter. Alright? And we're gonna stop right at the whiteout. You're gonna see a white thickness in the sky. we are going to stay together. We want to be very slow as we go through. We don't want to miss anybody. We will be able to communicate to each other by speaking, and also if you just want to make sure that people are still nearby, you can whistle the way that you would call your horse. So we'll do that as well as we go through. So I might do it at the front, and everybody will pass that all the way back. All right? The main thing that we need to know for whiteouts is stick together. I'm gonna ask that you try your best to keep the nose of your horse close to the back of the horse in front of you, and we'll just take it extremely slow going through. So don't worry, you won't get lost. Just stick together, keep looking down, and look for those hoof tracks of the people in front of you. If you do get, strayed off the path anyway, just call out to us. And again, if nobody responds, shoot your weapon up into the air and we will come to you, okay? Alright, we're gonna take it very slow. We're gonna follow the snowbanks.
Stay straight.
Heard.
Yeah, watch out for left.
Watch to the left.
Heard.
Up on the white out. Get ready to stop.
Heard.
Alright, we're gonna stop here.
Stopping here.
Stop in here.
Heard.
Keep your horse close to mine. Let's get in a very tight line. That's perfect. Alright. Yep, so Rodney, I need you to just, exactly, stay close. Just try and keep a little bit of space between the horses, but just try and follow the tracks, okay? Feel free to keep looking directly down.
Okay.
And then we'll have Alice take the back, alright?
Okay.
Again, we just communicate and we use whistling, and you'll be able to take a look at your compass as well. I'll be calling out some directions, okay? Alright, extremely slow. We're just gonna do the slowest walk that you can do.
Staying slow.
Still watching out for the blood.
Watching out the cliff on the left.
Keep an eye on the cliff on the left.
Heard. Here we go.
Everybody's still here.
I'm here.
Alright, we're gonna go slightly northwest.
Going northwest.
Yep.
Heard.
Following the tracks. Keep watching out for that.
Cliff on the left side.
Heading slightly more north now. Watching those rocks on the right-hand side.
Rocks on the side. Going north.
Going north. Rocks on the side.
Heard.
Alright, we're starting to come out of the whiteout. Keep heading to the north.
You're going north.
Keep going north.
We're almost
Sure.
out of the whiteout.
Another bit. Pick it up and straight forward.
Speeding up.
Heard.
Howdy.
Alright, if everyone can huddle around. Make sure you can hear me.
Yeah.
Alright, so this is also a ranger station here in Coulter. We have another tent, and we also have a tip line here as well, so we're able to check the tips from here, right in the center of town as well. If you've never been to Coulter before, there's also telegram stations, a shop, a sheriff's office, and there's also a medical right here in the center of town as well. So we are going to go into the town. We'll just go this way.
Is it only cookies?
Thought it might have worked with wolves, but
Stopping by the first stop.
Coming to a stop.
Heard.
alright. So if you want to take a look at your maps. We are headed up to the glacier. Alright. Sometimes when tips come in for the rangers, it will say the glacier in or around Spider Gorge. can see on the map that Spider Gorge is listed along the riverside, but actually Spider Gorge is essentially the entire valley. So most of the places that we're heading is all inside Spider Gorge. But this particular place we're headed to is called the Glacier. We will be going through one whiteout. That whiteout is, you can call it the Glacier whiteout, or you can call it Coulter to the Glacier. Alright? We'll
Okay.
stick together just like before. We'll stop just before the whiteout.
Picking up.
There's sometimes walls up this way, so we'll be on our guard. Alright, we're gonna come to a stop. Stop.
Coming to a stop.
Just the same as before, we're going to stay close together. We want to keep the water on our left-hand side, and we're going to find some bridges that we can go over, but for now we'll just keep the water on our left. We can listen for it. And we've got these lampposts that will help guide us all the way up as well. We've also got snowbanks as we go up. So we're just going to be heading straight up, alright? Stick together, communicate. This is whiteout number 2. Staying north.
Staying north.
Heard.
Watching out for trees. We're going to follow the snowbanks northeast.
Snowbanks on the right.
And they're out of the water. Sometimes we'll find that this entire area will get fogged over, so it can feel like the whiteout is actually Alright, we can pick it up slightly.
Picking it up.
Heard.
Taking a left. Right. Taking a left.
Heard.
We'll stop before we get up to this fog.
Stopping before the fog.
Stopping before the fog.
Stopping now.
So, usually I will take us up further. You can hear the glacier from here, and it's that kind of moaning sound. It just goes up slightly more. We'll just wait for the fog to clear a bit, and it is clearing. Alright, we can move up a bit. Alright, this is the glacier. It sounds sounds pretty much like some kind of sleeping giant or something. It's really amazing.
Never heard
Yeah,
anything
the
like
sound
that
it
before.
makes.
Hmm. It's a little bit eerie, to be honest, but it is very pretty. So sometimes you'll find on search and rescues, people will come up here. The medics will often come up here to get fresh glacier water. Some people will try and bring wagons up here, and sometimes people will come up on their horse and they might fall over into those sort of little ravines ahead, and they fall into the water. So this is a place where you definitely want to go up and down both sides of the water, just calling out, making sure that there's nobody stuck in the water or hurting. This is also where you will find pretty much the freshest water in the entire crossing.
Sounds incredible, doesn't it?
It does, it really does. Now, back over across the way, pretty much directly across from us, you will see to the north, if you go up and over this hill, there is actually a ranger grave that's tucked in around the corner. I'm hoping to get together a bit of a tour of all of the ranger graves, and we'll be able to hopefully learn about the different rangers that have come before us. It's extremely important to remember their history and just to acknowledge the work that they put into the court. And every time you wear your poncho, be it gray or green, you're representing all of those people that worked hard and sometimes even put their life down on the line for this job, alright?
Yeah.
Alright, so we can take a look at our map again. You can see that we're gonna cross right over those bridges again, and we're gonna head right back down to Coulter. So we're pretty much gonna cross down on the same bridges as we did before. We'll just follow our maps back down. In front of the whiteout, they stopped us and head through together.
Lowering down.
Alright, so we're headed to the whiteout again. The thing actually that you will need to know as well about the whiteouts is, you know how we saw that dark fog up by the glacier and it cleared away? The whiteouts, typically, they're not going to clear away. They're going to stay pretty much in the same areas all of the time. So every time you're coming up on search and rescues, you will have to pass through usually 4 to 5 whiteouts. That's why we're just making sure that we know the safest ways in and out of all of them, alright? Again, communication is key. We're just going to stick together, take it slow, and we've got our tracks as well that we can follow if we get lost.
It is nighttime, so watch for wolves.
Okay.
Yep, we'll keep our weapons out.
What's up? south.
Heading south.
Heard.
Alright, we're walking
Wolves like to frequent Coulter.
Yeah, when I come up here, there was quite a lot of them. They all come into the town.
Oh, sorry.
Is that wolves that just took off from those elk, or is it the elk running?
Pardon, I'm sorry, I didn't hear that.
I said, were those wolves taking off after the elk, or is that just the elks running?
I think it was the elk.
Just the
There's
elves.
also coyotes. Alright, so we'll pretty much stop here before we cross the bridge. So the next place we're headed to is called Adler's, or Adler's Ranch. If you see here on your map, there's a big long road that it winds around, and it almost turns into what looks like a fish hook. And there's some squares at the end of the map. That's pretty much the ranch and the barn, and that's called Adler's Ranch. We'll be going through one wideout that's pretty much on the way from here to Adler's. So we can just call that the Adler's Wideout or Coulter to Adler's. Alright.
Stopping by this tree.
This is the next whiteout. This is whiteout number 3. So, as you can see, we've got snowbanks. So we're going to follow those around. There are particularly big rocks on the way here, and there's also some sort of smaller little cliff areas, so we're just going to be careful of those. We'll just take it slow, communicate as we've been doing, and we'll be just fine, alright? pretty much just staying straight. Got some big rocks ahead, just
Rocks ahead.
we're starting to come out of the whiteout.
Picking it up.
Heard.
Turn your back.
Just gonna cut
Cutting.
Going down.
Alright, it's coyotes. They're wagging their tails. So you can tell that it's coyotes, and they're more brown in color. So you can take a look through with your binoculars if you want to see. Alright. Gonna approach. So, something that you need to know about Adler's Ranch is the barn here. There sometimes can be people that get stuck in the barn right over here. This one. Never go into the barn. If somebody, if you do want to check it, you can come up. You can not check it. I can't do that. Come up here to the door. You can see if there's anybody in the barn. But essentially, the local carpenters are going to have to come and cut that person out of the barn. We won't be able to go in and get them. You can get stuck very easily inside that barn. So that's why we'll never go inside, okay?
Yeah.
Alright. Could I have Allegra please do a wellness check on this building?
Yep.
Thank you.
Crossing Ranger Group. Let's check. Anybody inside? Crossing Ranger Group. Performing a wellness check. Anybody inside that need help? Recruit Ranger Allegra. Coming in. Not armed.
How are you holding up with the cold, Rodney?
Yeah, sometimes I struggle to hear.
Ah, I see, okay. I'm gonna try and make sure that all of the,
It's clear.
the information we'll do when we're stopped then, just to make sure that everybody's getting the message, okay?
Yeah, okay.
Alright, do you want to try do another wellness check?
Yeah, okay. Is it Rangers Corp? Is Core or Rangers Group?
Yeah, Rangers Corps.
Okay.
Can I make a suggestion?
Mm-hmm.
While most of the time entering a building armed or unarmed is a personal choice, for areas like up here where criminals are known to hang around, it probably would be in your best interest to walk in armed.
Okay.
Okay.
Saints Crossing Rangers call.
If
This is Saints Crossing Rangers call. Coming in for a check. I am armed.
Yeah, I can make it back to Strawberry. I'll probably have to head down into that.
all right, that was wonderful. We're gonna head back towards Coulter again. And pretty much just follow our tracks the way we just went.
Picking it up.
Drive our ships to new land.
There's a hitched horse as well, so it might just have not been hitched.
Yeah, I think so. Alright. Next place we're headed to is Karen Lake. This is going to be the shortest of all of the whiteouts. So we're almost done. After that, we'll just have one more, and then we're out of the snow, and we can get back to Starlight. As we go. Just gonna cut over to
Taking a left.
Heard.
Stop.
Stay here.
Slowing down.
Alright, so the thing with Karen Lake is that you can see the whiteout actually is going to cover about half of the lake. So before you know it, we're actually going to be on the ice. So the whiteout will pretty much always cover half the lake, alright? We're just going to take it slow. We're going to be heading pretty much northeast for most of the time. Again, take it easy. This one is the shortest. Slope ahead of us.
Slope ahead.
Stay.
Slope ahead.
Heard.
There's a branch right ahead. Let's go around it
Bunch.
to the right. And let's keep headed northeast down the slope.
Going northeast.
Alright, we're gonna follow these snowbanks. Headed pretty much in.
It's northeast. Heading east.
Heading east.
Heard.
Is that really is one of the shortest ones? We have got a small bit of a campsite here as well. And there is a building here as well. But I normally do another wellness check. If anyone would like to do another wellness check, feel free to. If you want to get some practice in, otherwise we can head back to Coulter. I know it's getting late for you all, so. Alright, so we're gonna head back towards Coulter. This time as we're headed out, we're gonna be going northwest, crossing the lake. Alright?
Right.
Alright, everybody group up together. We're just gonna go around this rather than over the slope.
Going around.
Heading northwest.
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 Heard.
And we're
Oh,
Picking it up.
Heard.
if you look at your maps, so you're gonna see this one is headed through Spider Gorge, and we're gonna be headed down towards Lake Isabella. So we're gonna pretty much be going through this is the longest of all of the whiteouts, and it's also the more dangerous whiteout, but we're just gonna stick close together, take our time, and keep communicating. As long as we stick close, we'll be fine. Just be careful of the water, as it's easy to slip in, so there's also quite a lot of big rocks and cliffy areas along near the water side, so we're just going to be very cautious of that. Alright? Somebody
Yeah, I heard that.
most likely hunting.
Yeah, they've been hunting.
Just, yeah. Let's just keep our weapons out for now, just in case.
There's two people up behind the town.
Alright, we are going to be approaching our hideout. Lots of water on our right-hand side. We're going to just be careful of all of the rocks and just stay close together. Really, really try and stay close together on this one. Communication is very important. Call out if you see any rocks and everything like that. We're just going to follow along the river for now. And just keep watching out for trees and rocks.
Following the river.
There's a bit of a slope on this tree.
So here.
Rock,
Walk on left.
I think I hear wolves.
you hear wolves?
I think so. Let's just keep on going. It sounded kind of far.
Big rock ahead. We're just gonna go around it to the left.
Walk on right.
Be careful of these little cliff areas and rocks. We're gonna veer over to the left slightly, just around this
Veering
big
left.
rock. We're gonna head slightly down this way. Just watch out.
Watch
Just
out for
stay
cliff.
close.
Veering to the left.
Heard.
We're gonna come around this rock slightly more to the right-hand side.
Wait on it.
Watch out. More rocks ahead. Let's go around on the left-hand side.
Around.
This is the longest whiteout.
Yep, it really is. Let's just watch out. There is a rock here, so we're gonna just go in through these trees here. Just be careful. We'll go around these rocks here. So stay towards the left. We'll keep the water outside.
Give us a second, yeah.
Slow down, cat.
Slow down.
Everyone alright? Alright?
Alright.
Alright.
though?
Heading southwest.
Southwest?
And we're starting to come out.
Out of the whiteout.
Alright, we can take it up.
Pick it up.
Picking it up.
Heard.
The left.
Alright, so you actually have successfully gone through the snow patrol. We're gonna head out towards a mining camp and we're gonna come out through Big Valley and head back to Strawberry. Before we leave, I just want to know it's okay if not, but if you remember any of the whiteouts that we went through, you can also look at your map if you do need to.
Well, I can start with the first one. It was the Barrow to Cultural.
That's right, Barrow to Coulter.
It's one at the glacier.
That's right, there was the glacier. Yep. Allegra, can you name one more?
The Adler Ranch.
Yep, Adler Ranch. And Rodney, if you can name one more, but don't worry if you can't.
Cairn Lake.
Exactly, Karen Lake. That's perfect. And Allegra, have you got
The
the other
last
one?
Yes, Spider Gorge.
Perfect. That's wonderful. So, as a ranger, you will be coming up here. There will be tips coming in of people injured. Obviously, we know that there are some dangerous animals up here. Could you name what are the main dangerous animals around here?
Wolves.
Yep, wolves. So, let's say we've got a tip for somebody who came up here. They're injured in Spider Gorge. Let's say they're injured by the glacier. What kind of injuries do you think might happen up there, that area that we were?
Well, falling off a cliff, so anything that could be concussion, could be slid on off the trucks.
Drowning.
Yep, drowning, yep.
And obviously wolf attacks.
Yep, wolf attacks.
They might also be pretty cold, so getting any extra blanket is crucial.
Exactly. So yep, hypothermia is also a big one, and frostbite. So that's perfect. You will be doing a stabilization course later, so I won't expect you to have the answers for treating somebody with that right now, Rodney, but one of the things that you will need to do is, you'll bring some extra blankets, and we don't want to heat up people too quickly. It can send their body into shock, so we'll very carefully add one blanket at a time, and we'll just keep checking their temperature as time goes on.
Yeah.
But apart from that, we'll be teaching you everything you need to know about stabilization with the medics. So
Yeah.
you all did amazing. Really, really good job on that. So we're gonna head up towards the mining camp, and then we'll head back towards Strawberry. Alright?
Okay.
Alright. And when we get back to Strawberry, if you have any questions, and I can also find out anything that you need as well, Rodney.
Okay.
Alright. We're gonna head to our right. We're gonna cross the water.
to the right and crossing the water.
Heard.
Over.
So,
We'll just bump this one. Alright, and one thing, just wait till everyone catches up. So one thing that you just need to know about this road down here, it pretty much connects the snow and also Big Valley. There are typically wolves. When it's dark, you'll find wolves along this road, so that's just something to be mindful of. It's also a good space to check on search and rescues. People sometimes can come up this way as well. Alright. However, would you feel comfortable taking us back to Strawberry from here? Alright, feel free to look at your map if you need to. I'll take the back of the group. Alright.
Okay, so 1 to 1.
1, 2,
1, 2, 1.
1, 2, 1.
Picking it up.
Picking it up. You did really well through all of the whiteouts there, Rodney. You kept very good with, your horse and everything.
Thank you. I didn't feel like I did very well.
Well, it's honestly, it's only your first ever patrol on your first day, but
Watch for the rocks, Rodney. Go
watch
left.
for the rocks.
I left.
Yep, but I think you really did extremely well, especially for your first day.
That's the second time I've been in the snow.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Did you go up with your friends?
yeah, I went up with my friend Dickie.
Watch for bears.
Watching for bears, heard?
That was a black bear on the right. That we just
Black
heard.
bear on the right.
I heard it, I didn't see it.
Oh, watch for that branch. Feel free to just, Thank you so much again, by the way, Alice, for helping to, come up and assist with all of the snow.
No problem.
Really appreciate it.
Going right.
Ain't right.
Crossing.
Heard.
try and get better next time, Ellis, so you don't have to keep like relying on me. If you know what I mean. I did do, you know. I was
Don't
a
worry
bit.
about it, fella.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't be too hard on yourself. It's, you know, it's the first ever time you're trying this kind of stuff out.
Yeah. I'm still trying to get used to my horse reins as well.
Mm-hmm. And to be honest, I mean,
Tell you right.
you know,
Oh,
oh, you all right?
yeah. I thought I could nip through that gap.
Oh, don't worry, you're okay.
Everybody remember, formations isn't a normal thing to do.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's the first time I've done anything like this as well.
Yeah.
It's
I
not
mean,
something
you know,
like normally people do. People don't
Exactly.
usually ride on formations.
you know, before I joined the Rangers, I would have never ridden this way with my friends. We would all just go single file or, you know, just
Yeah.
kind of any which way, so definitely takes some getting used to.
I will get better. I'll keep trying.
I know you will. Don't worry. Don't be so hard on yourself. You know, you're doing incredibly well, especially for your first time. So
Thank you. I'm just pleased I've got an opportunity, you know.
Watch out for wolves. Watch out for all the debris and stuff
Yeah.
that you're doing.
rider ahead.
Rider.
No, it's not the time to stop the road. What's weird, Rodney, is that eventually you'll start riding in formations even after you just had an instinct. It'll start to feel more weird not riding in formation.
Yeah, it just becomes like second nature. I mean, for a long time, I didn't have any friends, so I just rode around on my own.
Well, if you know, if you're ever around and you need extra people to practice formations with, you know, we'll always be happy to come along and help.
Yeah, no, I'd like that. You know, obviously I wanna get better. Sorry, I'm out of formation again.
1, 2, 1. I actually feel myself get more stressed out and irritated when we're not riding in a formation.
It is impressive, isn't it? You know, when you ride along like this,
Yeah.
makes you
Definitely
makes
a
you feel
statement.
good,
It does.
like you're part of a team. You know.
We'll put our boots away for the town.
Slowing up for 10.
Slowing up.
Yep, and you can put your weapon away on your back as well. Perfect.
You did really well.
Oh, you as well.
Well, I
Pretty
tried.
impressive.
Thanks. But no, you.
Well, it's
you
the
was
first
good.
time.
Yeah. Yeah. There's a bit of a sort of like information overload.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure.
Well, you ain't dead
Hello.
and you're back. How'd it go?
Yeah.
Enjoy your time up there?
I did, yeah. I did enjoy it, but I sort of wish I was just better at it. But I know that'll just come in time.
As for you, Allegra,
Yep. Pretty good.
would you be interested in another trial?
Yeah, I wanted to talk about that as well.
Then let's talk about it.
Okay. Which time? Well, I am free maybe Tuesday or on the weekend after.
Tuesday? Okay. Tuesday and the following week.
Yeah.
Now, Tuesday would be sort of time you're looking at.
Well, I'm free between 10 a.m. and 6 p.m.
Okay. I'll send you a telegram.
Alright.
I'll be letting you know. It'll most likely be Tuesday. I'll give you a time. It'll probably be a little earlier. That way, it's work for both of us. We're both just woken up. We're ready to go, and we're at 100%.
Okay, so it's generally around 10 a.m.
Somewhere around there. Maybe a little later.
Okay.
Maybe 10, 11. Regarding the actual trial now, would you be comfortable in doing the same area? Would it be New Austin, or would you prefer a different area?
Oh, the desert is still the one that I know the least.
Do you feel as if you've improved any within that area, New Austin?
Yeah, I've tried to spot out different flowers and animals and whatnot.
Okay. Then, again, I'll be sending you a telegram, and we'll get things going, alright?
Okay, appreciate that.
Of course. What are they all jabbing about over there? You know, just because you guys are wearing the gray doesn't mean you have to stay away and watch us from a distance. We're just talking about stuff. Sort of areas. It's good knowledge, come on.
Okay.
I would have never found that filler.
Yeah, no, I don't think unless I happened to go that way by accident, I don't think I would have naturally gone out that way.
Uh-huh.
Best believe we
That's-
scoured the entire Heartlands.
Mm-hmm.
The entire Heartlands.
Yeah.
And all that happened, the feller's horse kind of bucked him off when he was going down a tall hill. Wouldn't no horse or nothing.
Wow, at least he wasn't
Poor
bleeding
guy.
out.
Yeah.
That's very true. And at least he wasn't dead.
Well, we went up, we did the snow patrol, and it went really well. We had no issues whatsoever. Ellis showed the recruits how to do the wellness checks. Allegra already did them, but we got Rodney to do a few. And we did some formation riding, call-outs. Rodney did great, especially it was his first ever patrol, and he did a snow patrol, no doubt. But he did very well, and I think Allegra did wonderful as well. Do you have anything
Excellent.
to add, Alice?
No, not really. They did pretty well. Rodney did pretty well considering it was his first time ever going out. With the
Was it your
Rangers.
first time leading, Kat?
For me to lead the snow patrol?
Mm-hmm.
No, I did one yesterday as well. And I
Oh, I
did
see.
one for Clementine as well.
It went really well.
Good.
Did well.
Thank you.
That's why we
I
like a boring snow patrol. Do you like those?
yeah, uneventful. But at least it's marked off, on your paperwork. So, you've gone through the excruciating task of listening to me say we're going slow, we're sticking together communication every single time. But, now you're kind of a bit more prepared for the whiteouts, and, you're gonna get to do a lot more patrols all over the crossing as well, so, you'll be there in no time.
Yeah, practice makes perfect, right?
Well, I think
Perfect
practice.
makes perfect.
Yep. Practice makes improvement, I think, and that's much more important.
Yeah, I will get better.
I know you will, but you weren't bad. Just so you know, you're actually very good for your first one.
Oh,
And,
thank you.
Yeah, you should be very proud of yourself.
Yeah, you were only really a little shaky on the formations when we first left. We kind of got it together as we went on. But like I said, the formation's going to become second nature the more you do it.
Yeah, it's just like trying to control my horse a bit. He just wants to either go really fast or just like too slow.
Yeah.
You'll get there.
Yep.
They didn't even built it a day.
That's true. Well, would anybody like coffee or hot chocolate?
I also
Buy
think
some.
we ought to relocate because we're about to get a wagon going through us.
Yep,
Yeah, I don't want to be run over by a wagon 2 times in a week.
that's true. Oh, gosh.
Twice again?
That would have been 2 times.
I'm gonna go get a
Hey,
service.
welcome, Miss Spencer. Thank you.
But when we both get back, I'd like to talk to you.
So, you ever been out to New Austin all that much?
Not that much, no.
Okay. I'd say, maybe Tuesday around, let's say, 10 to 6 Eastern. You think you'd be around there? Be around and on duty at that time?
Yeah, two to 6, did you say?
10 a.m. to 6 p.m. Eastern, or on Tuesday.
Yeah, that should be okay.
Perfect. Well, I normally would send you a telegram, but seeing as the opportunity presents itself here and now, I'm going to throw you into a ranger trial.
Okay.
So, just be prepared. It's not the end all of end alls. It's something we just do to either test a recruit that's been in the gray a little longer, you see how they're improving, see if they're ready,
Right.
or see how a recruit is when they first come in. It just all depends on if the schedules align.
Yeah.
Figured right then and there, you know what? We got 2 recruits right here. We'll see what goes on. It
Okay.
isn't evidently a parent. I'm gonna be pairing you up with Allegra.
Right. Okay. Yeah. I like Allegra. She's nice.
Very well. I will be sending you, both of you, a telegram later today,
Okay.
just to, actually get a hold of you and make sure that this will be going on. If not, then hey, it's no worries.
Yeah.
But, all right. If you didn't know, I'm Senior Ranger Patterson.
I met you a while ago. Do you remember me? I said I wanted to be a ranger, and I showed you my horseman's shadow.
Yep. You're right, 100%. It's just you, and there's. Give me a second. What's his name? There's another ranger recruit. You two are somewhat similar.
Right. Yeah. I'm wearing different clothes to the last time. I had a yellow shirt on last time.
Yes, you're also wearing green pants.
Yeah, I'm wearing green pants today.
That'd be the
I thought I'd
because
look
of the
like.
Rangers.
Yeah, I thought I'd look like a ranger. Make me feel, like I'm, a cadet. So I thought I'd just wear
Recruit.
something that's more ranger-like.
Cadets are law. You're a recruit.
Yeah, a recruit. Yeah.
Well, that's all I want to speak to you about. You ain't in trouble or nothing. So, again, I'll get you that telegram, and then come the day of, we'll see what we can get going.
Okay. Yeah. No, that'd be great. Yeah. I think I'll be able to do that for those times. Yeah.
If you can, then you can. If you can't, hey, you can't. No worries.
Yeah. No, I appreciate that. Thanks very much. You know,
Mhm.
I've enjoyed it. I've sort of felt a bit like I haven't done that well, but then, you know, I suppose it's because it's all sort of new for me, really, going up in the snow and riding in formation and that, you know. But
Mhm.
yeah, I'm gonna, you know, keep trying hard anyway.
If there are no rangers about, you can go on your little patrols, and of course you can do it on your own time.
Yeah, that's
I
it.
recommend, you know, if you ever got some downtime, you just want to ride out to an area, maybe start writing stuff down on the notebook.
Yeah, yeah, we'll do.
So again, that's all of you. It's your decision. But anyway, seems like they got something going on over there. Shall we get back to it?
Yeah, okay.
Alright, would you like a bar of chocolate?
Cat, I am sweet enough. Thank you very much.
Alright.
You
Put
sure
a bar
are.
of chocolate and a bowl of stew are going to work out very well.
Well, you first eat the bowl of
Would you like
stew,
a
then the
coffee
chocolate.
or hot chocolate, Deuce?
I am a 41-year-old man. I'll take a hot chocolate.
Yee, good. There you go.
Hey,
Alright, are we feeling hot chocolate or coffee?
Could I have a hot chocolate, please?
You can, of course. And some chocolate for you as well.
Oh, thanks very much. Thank you.
Of course. It will hopefully help you warm up a little bit after all of that.
Yeah, it was pretty cold up there, wasn't it?
Definitely. Yeah. Probably the coldest place, I would say, in the entire crossing, apart from up in the frontier, which is just a bit higher up, which makes it even colder.
Yeah. It's impressive seeing that glacier. I've never seen one before.
Yeah, I think
Did you know
the
that they
glacier
move
was...
quite a lot?
Oh, I didn't know that. That's amazing, actually. Wow.
We did studies in Switzerland, and apparently they move like 2 centimeters per year.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
I really like that. I like that, the idea that even the actual snow and ice is sort of changing over time as well. Same how we are. Every time we go up, we're a little bit different. That's nice.
Oh yeah, it definitely created its own.
Alright, I'm gonna quickly write up the paperwork and then I'll be right back.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think I need to get a warmer coat.
Oh yeah.
Trouble is, it's hard trying to find a coat that doesn't look funny, you know, with the poncho. If you know what I mean.
Yeah, definitely that's one problem.
I'll have to sort of see if I can try some on and see how they look.
You can ask the tailor to fit and find one that is just right.
Yeah, that's a good idea. I'll go to Saint Denis.
Mm.
So how long have you been a recruit then?
A long time. But that's because I've been in and out of state quite a lot.
Right, yeah. Well, so you don't have to sort of come like every day then?
Oh, the speed that you put on the hours is totally different from person to person.
Oh, right, okay. Because I feel a bit bad about my friend Dickie, you know. Sort of now, sort of, you know, training to be a ranger. I feel like I've sort of just sort of left him alone now. And I said, you know, we'll still see each other. So that's good to know that I don't have to do it like every day, you know.
Oh no, it's not truly an obligation.
Yeah. Just got to let them know when I'm sort of available then, I suppose.
Mm-hmm.
So what's the trial things then? What's all that about?
To complete and become a full-fledged ranger and have the green poncho, you have to do all the medical training,
Yeah.
the snow patrol, and a ranger trial,
Right.
which is the last one and tests everything that you know.
Right.
So basically, they will ask what is the region that you know the least, and they will give you some things to find, etc., and then you have time to do so.
Right. That could be quite tricky, I suppose, couldn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Still, I'm not going to worry about that too much as it's my first day.
Oh yeah, it's not something that you actually need to worry the first day.
Yeah.
It will come in time.
I mean, I've never ridden a horse until I come to the crossing. So I've
You're
only...
pretty good.
Thanks. I say I've only been here like 3 months, so it's like a massive learning curve, and I've just sort of been riding around really from like Rhodes and Saint Denis and Valentine, Blackwater and Strawberry, and I haven't really sort of explored, you know, the snowy areas or the mountains and that.
Oh yeah. If you want to go to the snowy areas again, just don't be alone.
No, I don't think I'd chance it on my own. I think we've been quite lucky there was no wolves. I was really expecting a lot of wolves.
Well, they didn't smell us too much, apparently.
No. It just seems every time I ride about at night I'll get attacked by wolves. So I was quite surprised there was no wolves up in the area that everyone tells me there's loads of wolves up there.
I totally get you. I had my rundown with wolves quite a lot.
Yeah.
And now they're my main enemy.
Yeah, mine too. I got pushed off a cliff by some the other day when I was coming out of
Yeah.
Blackwater coming here, and there was like 5 of them just waiting at the top of like the hill as you come up like past the river bit. They were just all sitting there, and they sort of steered me away from the road, and then Moonshadow, my horse, bucked me off, and I thought I'd jump down the cliff, and before I could jump down the cliff they all jumped on top of me and pushed me off the cliff.
Yeah, that is truly something.
Yeah, I was trying to find a rock, but it was none about.
A tip that I can give you is just listen to your horse and let it run away whenever it wants.
Yeah, that's good advice actually. I think I was probably trying to steer him sort of back onto the road, and he was, you know, I could have probably looped round them.
You're pretty fast as well. At least you got that recommendo.
Yeah, sometimes I sort of struggle when in formation of sort of trying to go at the same speed as everybody.
Oh yeah, that's a bit tricky, but it will come in time.
Yeah, I just get a feel for it, like everything, you know. You just, the more you do it, the more it becomes natural.
Mm-hmm.
You know, at the end of the day, I want to sort of learn how to do it and be good at it, and I don't want to sort of rush it and, you know, not be any good at it. I'd rather feel confident, you know.
Yeah, don't be discouraged.
Yeah, exactly. Do you live in Strawberry, do you?
I do have a room in the how it's called, the welcome center.
Oh yeah, yeah. Yeah, I stayed there for a night the other night. Actually, it's nice there.
Mm-hmm. That is pretty comfy.
Yeah, I've just been staying in a tent, so it was nice to sleep in a bed for a while.
Not having your back aching so
Yeah,
much.
yeah. In fact, the bed felt too comfy because I got so used to laying on the ground.
Nice
But
difference.
yeah, but I
But
might
yeah,
might
take care of
move here.
yourself.
Yeah, that's it. Can sort of treat myself a bit now. It is nice here though, isn't it, Strawberry?
Mm-hmm.
All the waterfalls and that.
Relaxing town, lots of wild horses,
Yeah,
lots of cats as well.
yeah, I like cats. Rhodes has got lots of dogs.
And
Oh, it's-
also a lot of that fog from the world, the dirty world.
yeah, it's like Valentine's a bit too muddy, ain't it? I'm not keen of it there. There's quite a lot of strange people.
Yeah. Valentine is a city on its own.
Yeah, I met a fella there called Ronnie quite a while ago. He was from like the East End of London, and not seen him for a while. So maybe I'll have to go over there sometime, try and find him, see if anybody has seen him about.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, he's probably sort of gone, up to New York or something like that. Because he told me that he went up to New York before. So hopefully he'll be around again soon. I can tell him, I'm training to be a ranger because he knew I wanted to be a ranger ages ago.
Well, now you're in.
Yeah, I know. Can't believe it. It's well past my bedtime. I'm normally asleep by now.
Yes.
Well,
Should be asleep as well.
I would have been asleep about an hour and a half ago.
Oh, here I'm pretty nice.
You what?
Well, you as well.
What's that?
You're funny.
Oh, right. I do like it here in the crossing. Everyone's been really nice to me, except for a couple of people that I met, that weren't very nice. But you can't have everybody being nice, I suppose.
Oh, but maybe, well, not really 90%, but in my experience, pretty much. It's pretty nice. So
Yeah,
respectful, joyful, they treat you nice.
yeah. Just be careful of a man called Edgar. If you ever meet him, he's a Mexican fella.
Edgar?
Yeah, he tried to rob me and smack me over the head.
Oh. What, was he wearing a white hat?
Yeah. Well, it's like a sort of beigey colour one, Hello there.
Exposition department, I'm Antoine Monite.
Oh, hello there. I'm
Nice to
Allegra.
meet you. My name's Rodney Spencer.
Good day, Mr. Spencer. Quick question. In the last, let's say, 30 minutes, have you seen a gentleman on a black horse with a black, well, what do you call it? The one you wear with the grey poncho.
No, we've
No.
only just got back from a patrol up in the snow, so we've not been in town, I'm afraid.
No, does it count for all of you? All of you just came back?
Yeah, most
About
of us.
10-15 minutes ago,
Yeah.
but yeah.
We've not seen anybody in that time.
Alright, well, if you see someone with a black poncho, black horse, black brimmed head, let us know.
Yeah, of course.
Certainly will do.
Perfect, thank you very much. I will leave you to it.
No problem. Take care now.
You too.
Never seen that fella before. But then I'm normally asleep at this time of night.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, anyway, so then, you know, I managed to get out of that situation and I sort of run out the door. And then the next day, his accomplice and some other fella, as I was riding out the roads, chased me. Because I wouldn't stop, they started shooting at me. I got shot in the arm. Well, shot across the arm, that like grazed me. And but they, you know, they sort of caught up with me because they sort of shot my horse and slowed him down. But I should have sort of just let them rob me, but I didn't, and I managed to get away. So just be careful if they come up and try and be nice to you, they're probably just trying to rob you.
Did you at least check your arms by medics?
Yeah, I you know, I had a stitch put in the back of my head from Edgar smacking me with his gun, and then they just sort of patched up my arm because it was just sort of broke the skin. That was all. Didn't actually get a bullet in my arm, so I was quite lucky really because they were constantly shooting at me for about 5 minutes as I was trying to ride away.
Oh my.
So that was the only sort of two people that have been horrible to me. Everyone else has been nice. I've met lots of criminals, you know, and they've all been quite nice really.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they've all been friendly to me, you know. I know they're criminals, they don't tell me they're criminals, but I can just tell, you know.
How can you tell? Like the way they move or
Well, the people they associate themselves with, you know, the things they sort of talk about, you know, robberies and things like that, obviously, you know, they're criminals. I mean, I had one fellow, you know, sort of offered to join his gang, but, you know, I said no, that's not for me.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Especially if you're like rendering more.
Well, yeah, you know, because I'd rather help people than hurt people, and that was, you know, because I read a lot of books about, you know, outlaws and the Wild West when I was a boy, and you know, read about the crossing and that, so I was quite sort of excited to come here really, but I never thought, well, I want to be a criminal. Always thought I'd want to do something good, you know.
Oh yeah, that's what matters.
Yeah.
Caring for people around you also gives you a sense of achievement.
Yeah. It's nice to feel you're part of something as well. Because, you know, I've only really got like one friend, and I don't know if you've heard of him. Sir Dickie White is a famous actor.
Was he the one the man that was with you?
Yeah,
the
oh
last
yeah,
day?
yeah, because you met him, didn't you? Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, so you know what he's like. But he's, you know, he's a nice fella, really. We get on quite well, you know. We do a lot of sort of riding around together. You and fishing
Yeah.
and stuff like that.
It seems to be pretty good friends together.
Yeah, he's really pleased for me, getting in like the training for the Rangers. He was really pleased, so that was nice. But he's trying to get this play on, but he just can't get any actors. I mean, the actors that he had just let him down. And I sort of feel a bit sorry for him, so we were sort of riding around talking to people, asking them if they had any good at acting.
Oh my. How many does he need?
I think he needs 2, because it's like a 3-person play. So I think he needs 2. Like he needs a man and a woman, and obviously Dickie's just going to be in it. So that's what he's looking for. But yeah, we met quite a few people. Quite a few sort of characters that they sort of seem quite keen, but I don't think he sort of heard from them. So I think people lose their bottle a bit when it comes to performing in front of people.
Well, that's pretty understandable. Especially if it's the first time.
Yeah. It's funny when I was helping him at the stage. He went off to get something, and I was just on the stage, and I said I'll sweep up the stage for him, and there was no one there, so I sort of started doing a bit of a dance, and he came out and he was saying, "What are you doing?" He said, "Look, I look like a puppet." So I thought, well, I won't get into acting then.
Must have been a pretty good dance.
Well, I was just sort of like, doing all sorts really. I'm not really a dancer. I was just sort of kicking my legs about and swinging my arms around. Just sort of enjoying the fact that I was on stage.
That's the true nature of dancing.
Yeah.
Enjoying yourself and the area around you.
Yeah, I just let my imagination go that the whole place was packed with people absolutely loving it.
So a lot of cheers and claps.
Yeah, and smiley faces, but yeah, Dickie took the jam out of my donut, really, as the expression goes. Or the wind out of my sails is the other expression.
Oh, I don't know. Oh. Jamless donuts. What are we going to do about that?
Do you know what that expression means? Taking the jam
Not
out
really,
of
but
your donut. Well, it's sort of how to describe it. When you think you're doing something, that you're happy with, and then someone comes along and just basically makes you feel like it's no good, sort of. So the expression is takes the jam out of your donut, so you're left with just a donut without any jam. So they took away the good bit, if you know what I mean.
That's sad.
Yeah, but that's just Dickie. He's a bit sort of cantankerous, I think he's quite old. I'm only 18.
You're 18?
Yeah.
Interesting.
I'll be 19 in April.
Oh. So this is your first experience out of your house?
Yeah, well, I used to live in Colchester in England, you see. And, yeah, I had to sort of get away. I was like, I was living with my mother and my father, and my father wasn't a very nice person. And, yeah, I'll tell you another time.
Yeah. You don't really have to tell me if you're not comfortable with it.
Yeah, it just makes me a bit sad, that's all. So, I'll just come away here, start a new life, and just want, live the dream. Because I've always wanted to come to, the Wild West. Well, it's not technically the Wild West. It is out west, but, like the life of a cowboy, really.
And it's pretty wild.
So what made you come here?
Just mainly I wanted to explore different countries and stay around the nature itself.
Yeah.
So settle here because of the beauties of, well, pretty much everywhere.
Yeah. Honestly, it takes my breath away sometimes when I'm riding along on Moon Shadow and the sunlight's coming through the trees. It's amazing. It's always raining now, ain't it? Have you noticed?
Lots of water.
Yeah, I thought England was bad enough for rain.
Good work again today. Thank you. Yep. Be safe, you two. Keep up the good work, huh?
Yeah,
Yep,
yeah, you'll
it's
be
well.
safe too.
Alright. Give you a snap.
A carrot.
He's very patient, isn't he?
Oh yeah, he's extremely good.
Yeah.
He's very knowledgeable, patient, teaches well.
Yeah. He must have thought, what the bloody hell, when every time he kept sort of almost bumping into me.
I don't know. I mean,
No,
happens.
Yeah, he understands, don't he?
Mhm.
Oh, there's a bit of a black sky up there. More rain. So what happens? Do they sort of like write up a report and then tell you how you did and that then? Every time you go out?
Yeah, they give you feedbacks. You can also ask what you want to improve or
Yeah.
and stuff like that. I mean, don't feel afraid to ask more.
Yeah. So the thing is, I've recently had to change the reins on my horse because I found that I couldn't like turn around, in the saddle, and I sort of really only sort of discovered that when I was getting shot at, and so I had to buy some new reins so I could actually then turn around in the saddle. And ever since then, it's all been a bit sort of, a bit tricky for me. So. But I'll get there. The more I ride about, the more practice I get.
I mean, having a nice, comfy saddle is, I would say, one of the most important things.
Oh yeah, yeah. I'll have to get Dickie to ride in formation with me. See how he likes that. Yeah, I have to say you got to act the part of a ranger and ride alongside with me. Do you not have a hat to keep the rain off your head?
Light rains. I don't really like that, so I
Oh,
mean, it's a win-win for me.
right. forgot about me hot chocolate.
Might be just
Pretty cold now, but it's
warmish.
just
Oh,
tastes
cold.
nice. Yeah, it's just still chocolatey.
This gives you energy.
Yeah, yeah. Nice chocolate.
Maybe when I come back from Switzerland, I will bring you some Swiss chocolate as well,
Oh yeah, I've
so you
heard
can
that's
compare it.
yeah, that's supposed to be the best chocolate in the world, isn't it? Switzerland.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that'd be nice. Yeah. Do you go back there often? Do you?
Oh, actually, I'm going back this weekend.
Ah, nice. Yeah, yeah. Bring us back a bar of chocolate. That'd be nice.
Oh,
Thank you.
definitely will do.
Yeah. What's the chocolate called in Switzerland?
Well, we have 4 languages, so called in different ways.
All right.
From French chocolat to Deutsch Schokolade to Italian cioccolato and Romansch Chocolate.
Oh, is that because like you're sort of joined with all those countries?
Oh, yeah, we are lots of different people and lots of different languages.
Right. Yeah, I've only ever sort of lived in England, so this is like the first country I've been to. It's like a lot of countries all rolled into one. All the different places, you know. Like, have you been out west? Have you out in the desert?
I have been there a couple of times, yes.
Yeah.
Alright, we've got a tip that came in for Northern Roanoke. Would anyone like to come on a search and rescue?
I'd love to, but it's really past my bedtime.
That's alright. Well, you did a lot of work today, so just take it easy, and I will send on a telegram, or I'll actually write up some notes for you and send them on, whichever works for you.
Yeah, that'd be great. Thank you.
Keep your chin up. You've done really, really good for a first day. I really mean that.
Oh,
Obviously, there's some things to work on, but that's all stuff that's gonna come in time.
yeah.
So I think especially for your first day, you've really done great. So just keep your chin up.
Oh, yeah,
And,
I will.
You know, and we'll see you next time. All right?
Yeah. Thanks very much. You take
Of
care.
course. You too. Stay safe.
Yeah, will do.
Allegra, do you need to go to sleep, or would you like to come on the patrol or the search and rescue?
Yeah, it's pretty late for me as well.
That's perfectly fine. Alright, stay safe and, perfect. We'll go together then. Alcetus is responding in a second. Perfect.
Take care, Allegra. I'll see you next time.
Yeah, you too.
You have a nice sleep, won't you?
Yeah.
I can hear my pillow calling
Sleep
already.
well in the bed.
Yeah.
All right, stay safe, both of you. Okay, great work again today.
We'll
Yeah.
look after each other.
Stay
Thank
safe.
you. Yeah. Bye. Bye. Take care.